Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician's channel. And today we're going to be going into the Amazon tool deals for the week, and I really hope you guys enjoy. These are going to be tools that are either on sale, tools that even at their full price I would consider purchasing, and tools I find interesting and would like your guys' opinion on if you guys have used them. So first up, as you guys can see here at the bottom, what's in the box. Today we're looking at a carrying pouch. I don't know why that's all it says, but what we're really looking at, hopefully this is what you get and not just a carrying pouch. The Williams Mike Whiskey Sierra -12 Romeo Charlie. It's the 12-piece metric reversible ratcheting wrench set from, like I stated, Williams. So if you don't know Williams, it's basically like Snap-on's cheaper brand, not made in the USA stuff. They have Blue Point, which is, also I think some items are made in the USA, but a lot of them are not. This is kind of like supposed to be the same as Blue Point or slightly cheaper than Blue Point. But from my understanding, the research that I've done is this set is literally the same as the Blue Point, but at a more affordable price. At first, you may look at this price, $145. It is a lot, but when looking at other ratcheting wrench sets, reversible ratcheting wrench sets, this is almost comparable to a lot of the ones that you find online and in stores, which is kind of crazy. So no, this isn't going to be for everybody, but maybe you're just getting into the professional field and you want to go with something, you might have a Snap-on dealer that might be able to warranty these for you if you ever have an issue. Or maybe you're just looking for something, more along those professional name brand tools. I still think this is a decent price. I think at the $145 price range for the 12-piece set, you're looking at roughly $12 per piece. So really not bad. You have a range from 8 to 19 millimeter. And it doesn't skip a size, so it is a nice complete set. I do like that they're reversible. One of my favorite wrench sets is my reversible ratcheting wrench sets. It's just handy, nice, not having to flip the ratchet or ratcheting wrench over or anything like that. So yeah, from my understanding, this is supposed to be the same set as the Blue Point one, so you can save some money here if possibly you were considering the Blue Point. And then you do have a couple of teeth there in the open end to help prevent rounding off fasteners, and they're not super aggressive like my Matco ones that I have are super aggressive teeth in the front end, and sometimes depending on the fastener quality, like if it's rusted or possibly expanded a little bit or is painted, then it can kind of be a pain to get that wrench on that fastener, whereas a design like this keeps it very simple. It's not too aggressive. You don't usually run into that issue. And then the ratcheting gear up to 80 teeth. I don't know why it says up to 80 teeth. Maybe on the smaller ones you get a lower tooth count. I'm not sure. It's a low profile, easy action reverse lever. And then here's just basically just some information on Williams themselves, not specifically to the wrench set that we're looking at. Here's some of the information on the actual wrench set. Also keep in mind, everything we're looking at today will be linked down in the description underneath the tools and tools continued link if you guys are interested. Not just these tools, but many others that I suggest. And then here it does say China. From what I read in the comments and everything, the sets are made in Taiwan. And I even think in the comments somebody does state, they compared it to their Blue Point ones, and it's the same set. And then I found that on other forums as well. So from my understanding, they're supposedly the same as the Blue Point. So if this is something that you're interested in, I figured I'd throw it in there. I don't normally throw things like this in my Amazon tool deals because you don't find a lot of the tool truck brands or their lower quality lineup, like Matco with their Silver Eagle and stuff like that. You don't see a lot of that stuff on Amazon. So I did see it on sale for $145, down from $152. It has 4.5 stars at 143 ratings. Next, we're looking at a Master Quick Disconnect tool set. This is a 25-piece set, good for AC lines, fuel lines, trans lines, many different types of locking mechanisms on lines. You can get it in red or blue. There's no difference in the set. I guess it's a color preference, but there are many sellers on Amazon that sell this exact same thing. This is one of the best prices. I think the cheapest I saw it for of this same set being around $26. I want to say this is the actual one that I purchased though, many years ago. I think 6-7 years ago, and I've used it, actually a decent amount here at home. I never took it to work. I never needed it at work. We always had one at work, so this one just stayed at home. and it's done a good job. I haven't had any issues with it. They're not the highest, quality stuff, but a lot of the stuff in here are just little plastic pieces, and no matter whether you get expensive or cheap, most of the time, depending on the design, they're primarily plastic. You do have these here that are aluminum, so there you can see billet aluminum construction for those, and they're color coded per size. Here's just kind of a universal scissor removal tool for different design lines and stuff. Overall, I think it's a good thing to have, whether you're a professional or a DIYer. Maybe if you're a professional, you're probably going to go with something a little bit more expensive. Maybe something that you can get easily warranted if you break one of the plastic pieces, or even if it's not a tool truck brand one, maybe you want to get one from O'Reilly's or Napa or something that you can easily take there and get exchanged if necessary. But I think especially if you're a DIYer, this is just something good. Even if you use it 5 times in your whole life, I think it's handy to have around. It saves you from running to the store when you come up on that, and it's easier to just have at home. Even if it's a minimal amount of times, it's still a very handy tool set to have around. So this set has 4.5 stars at 2,746 ratings and is $30. Once again, they range anywhere from like $25 to $40, just depending on who you purchase it from. Next up, if you watched one of my previous Amazon videos, I actually went over another Wen product. I have the Wen rotary tool, which I absolutely love. $20, one of the best purchases I ever made. That tool surprised me so much that I don't think Wen is like the best of the best. Absolutely not. I think they make some decent stuff for a really good price. I will never change my mind on this rotary tool. Even if the next time I used it, it caught fire and stopped working, I would just buy the exact same thing. I've had it for 6 years and used it a lot, and it's done everything I've needed it to. I was very surprised by that tool. So there are some items that I'm looking at purchasing for the shop that I could have used so many times in the past, and I just don't have them, and I don't know why. Like a benchtop grinder, this drill press, a sander, things like that. So they have many different models of this and a lot of their other tools. So I wanted to kind of start including them, hopefully getting your guys' input on them. I think this is a great price, $105 for their 2.3 amp, 8-inch, 5-speed benchtop drill press, part number 4208 Tango. So $105. I think that's a great price. You can also get a stand for it if you would like, if you don't want to mount it to your bench or whatnot. It's got 4.5 stars at 8,183 ratings. Now keep in mind that is a combined rating over all of these different drill press and combo packages that you can get. But they do have a lot more to offer, a lot of different sizes. This is not one of their biggest sizes. I don't think I would need a big drill press, just something small. As you can see here, they have a wide variety of different drill presses. Even at like middle of the line, their 5 amp 12-inch one, it's $252 down from $348. I don't think I've ever seen it at that price, but I think even for that size, $250 is a fantastic price. So I think $100 for a smaller benchtop drill press, I think that's a great deal. Let me know your guys' thoughts if you guys have used this or maybe some of the other ones from Wen. I'm not sure. I think the only one that I've really read on that's had some negative reviews is really their benchtop grinder, which possibly I'd just go a different route that way. But when it comes to their sanders and drill presses, I've read a lot of good reviews, so I just hoping to get more of a opinion on some of my viewers if they have used them. So next up is a simple product from a company I've never heard of. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I don't even know if that's an actual word or if somebody just sneezed while typing. Part number K352. I don't know if that's part of the name or if that's the part number. So this is an impact grade 3-piece 1/4-inch bit socket adapter, or a 1/4-inch bit adapter. You can also get the chrome non-impact grade magnetic ones for $14.50, or you can get the impact rated one. It does have that locking mechanism on it for $21.50. I think these are handy to have. I have a few bit attachments, and while I have a lot that adapt to my impact driver, I don't have anything that actually adapts to an impact or a ratchet, I don't believe. Actually, I probably do. But there are a lot of times when I've went to go use a bit and I'm like, oh crap, I need to use it with a ratchet. I need a little bit of force, so I'll literally grab like a 1/4-inch socket and I'll you know, I'll grab like a 1/4 inch chrome socket and I'll just slap it on my ratchet and then drop the bit in there, but then I got to worry about it falling out, or if I want to take the time to tape it in there, even though I'm almost positive I have something that actually holds bits to a ratchet. Let's not get into that. Sometimes I do some ridiculous things trying to get a job done, but it does come in a little blow molded case that you can just set in your drawer if you would like. I'm imagining it's pretty small, so it doesn't take up a whole lot of space, but if you want to save some space, you can, you know, just throw them in the drawer. But it does come in all three drive sizes: 1/4 inch, 3/8, and 1/2 inch drive, and it does have that quick release chuck. I did mention this one a few weeks ago. This is the LeBaer, which is basically the same thing. You get one of them for, I want to say, $10 to $15, depending on whether you get 3/8 or 1/2 inch drive. And then Titan has one of a similar design. So there are a lot of other designs out there that have them, but I thought this was a pretty good deal. I like the design of it. I like that it's impact rated. Here you can see there are 3 different options available. It's got a gray phosphate coating, made in Taiwan. But either way, I thought it was a pretty interesting product, so that's just one of those that I figured I'd mention. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I really hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. This one has 4.5 stars at 948 ratings, so rated pretty well. But if you guys enjoyed, please make sure to hit that thumbs up. All of these items will be linked down in the description for you guys, as well as many other tools that I suggest underneath the tools and tools continued link. And as always, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. See you guys next time.